What is going on, everyone? Matthew97657 here. Today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review. And as the title and thumbnail suggests, this is going to be the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies Mr. Peak's Gobble Gum Machine. So with that being said, nothing more to it, and then to get right on into it. And just to take a quick look at the box here, I know it's untraditional, it's not anything Tokusatsu related, Godzilla, Ultraman Kamen Rider, anything like that, but it is Call of Duty Zombies themed related. And if you've seen some of my older videos, you have definitely seen the perks that I've had in the background on my windowsill. A good friend of mine made those for me, Jesus, almost maybe like 10 years ago. Long time ago. So I still have them over there, but obviously I've changed my setup a little bit, so you don't see them anymore, but they're in a lot of videos. But still going, as you can see. We're still playing the game. I've been playing for quite a long time, ever since I was younger. Obviously, probably not supposed to be when I was younger, but it made its way into my life, and I've really just played it ever since. So I just thought this was extremely cool, and I just could not pass up on it. So I know as I was monologuing, I kind of gave a quick demo of the box there. Pretty cool. It's very stylish, so that gets some little bonus points there. So here is the machine in general. It does come with some manuals, or a manual, just one singular manual there, just kind of how to make sure everything works, the pieces and assembly, all that jazz. So let's go ahead and pop this pup open. There we go. And just gently take the plastic prison away from the machine. And here it is. Wow, it's pretty cool. I don't know if it does sounds. I don't think it does. I think it's just the machine straight up, which in all honesty is extremely cool. I gotta say, I'm a really big fan of it. Like conceptually, just the design is just so cool. And it's kind of got like it's not like really like a die cast, it's more of like a painted plastic, but the shimmer on like the purple you see, that is more of like kind of like it's not, I wouldn't say metallic like the metallic paint job I'm kind of used to on some figures, but it does give that like quality kind of paint. It's not like metal, but it's replicant to kind of give that metallic feel. But it's pretty cool. You have the little lenticular image there, as you can see. That's also where the flap is, so you can kind of like see, was it please stand by, right? Yeah, please stand by. And then you have the chew until you die. And then I think there's another one with Mr. Peaks on it, but no, where he's in the forest. Nope, I guess it's just those two. So yeah, please stand by and then chew until you die. So very cool. Obviously, like the machine does. And then like I was showing, it does have like a little bit of a latch there. So that's where the gumballs you can put in if you have any. It does not come with any originally, but that's where they'll come out. The encapsule here is actually really small. It's not big at all. The machine is relatively tall, but then the actual holding device isn't really tall at all. So I think we can take out the... Okay, so pushing the 5 cent button will trigger the like ball to go in, is what I'm making the assumption on. Let's take a look at the instructions real quick. Yep, it's as you'd imagine. Oh, so it's really simple. So the last thing I was missing was the Mr. Peaks open part here. So just to take a quick look at Mr. Peaks itself, there he is. Wow, Mr. Peaks. We did it. Okay, but there you go. That's how you insert your gumballs, if you will. There is this, which I don't know if it honestly, it kind of looks like something broke off of it. On this back piece, you see this little like silver spot. It kind of looks like there would have been something there. At first I thought it was a button, but it doesn't seem to be. So I'm not sure if that's a design aspect, because it kind of looks like something like it was already something and it like chipped during transit. So I'm not 100% sure what that was to be exactly. I'm not seeing anything on like the boxes saying anything like that, which is, I don't know, maybe I'll have to look on the website, but it's nothing to take away from. But the design itself, just super cool. Once again, to kind of showcase the machine itself, you've got hints of like the purple, the yellow, the silver, and you kind of got like a little bit of a teal on there. It's really cool. I got to admit, I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of the original Gobble Gum machine, the Monty's one. And then obviously we have Mr. Peaks, since we are now in the, in BO7, we're in the Dark Ether, but it originates in BO6. BO6, I want to say, is because it wasn't in Cold War, but it was in BO6, and now it's in BO7, which is what we are currently on at the time of recording this video. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna try and get a horizontal close-up. I know it's not the most ideal thing to showcase, but just to show, everything that, what you might need to ensure if this is worth buying. I believe, I can't remember, it was either $60 or $70. But I think it's really cool. I do not have any gumballs on me, but I wasn't going to put any in there regardless, but I did buy some like colorful bouncy balls. So I hope that these will work. I would like to imagine they will. They might not go down the dispenser by any means. Like, I just bought like these cheap bouncy balls. I thought they looked cool. They'd get the job done. But yeah, they do fit. Just trying to grab like a blue there to really get it going. And then I don't expect it to work with the dispenser, which honestly I'm not bummed out about that. I'm not really like gonna use it for that effect, but it's still pretty cool. You can probably put like, I think I was reading on the website, it's 0.5 inch diameter gumballs, which they do make. But I was like, I'm not really gonna put food in it, and I think they said that it uses like a food grade plastic, so it is safe to put actual food and then dispense it. So that's cool. It's a very cool feature, but something I personally won't use. So yeah, so you just put it back on. How does it come on, Mr. Peaks? There we go. So yeah, and then as you can see, I have the bouncy balls in there. Let's see if it does work. I don't expect it to, but you would press down on the 5-cent thing. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of resistance. Does one come out? No. I kind of want to see if one can come out. I may have overfilled it. But yeah, I think while I'm doing this, just to kind of go over my final conclusions, is I think it's really cool, in all honesty. I think it's something that is lost to time as we are moving towards a more like digital aspect world. This is something that I would have imagined, they would have made a collector's edition item maybe like 10 years ago or 5 years ago, but nowadays, not so much, just because it's the way it is now, which I'm not too big of a fan of, but it is what it is. So that's why I picked it up. I just love the machine too in general. It's a pretty cool concept. Like Mr. Peaks, he's really cool. I actually have a shirt on the back. You can kind of see the logo there, Mr. Peaks. So pretty big fan. But yeah, these specific bouncy balls that I have aren't gonna go into the or aren't gonna fit through the dispenser. But like I said, I'm totally fine with that. That wasn't a feature that I was like banking on buying the product for. It's mainly for display, and if I can display them with these bouncy balls that kind of look like the Gobble Gums, then I'm satisfied with that. Obviously, I had to buy the bouncy balls separately, but it's still very cool. So I'm just gonna do that, and then can I get one more? What color are we missing? We got green, we got a blue. Let's put on a blue. There we go. Well, you can stylize it the way you want, but yeah, like I said, I think this is really cool. It's probably something that would have been in like a collector's edition a long time ago, but unfortunately, we're kind of moving past those type of deals. I will always regret not getting the jug BO3 special edition one. The mini fridge, I'll regret it till the day I am dead. But at least I have this. This is still really cool, and it does pop a lot with the colorful Gobble Gum bouncy balls that I purchased just to make this work. But any gumballs should also get the job done, and if they're smaller too, then you can actually get the function with the button. But still very cool. It's a very happy purchase I made. And sorry, it was really bad sentence making there. It's a product that I'm very happy making the purchase on just because, like I said, fan of Modern Zombies, fan of Mr. Peaks, love the Gobble Gum Machine, you know, fan of Call of Duty Zombies in general still. So it's a win-win in my case, if I'm being honest. So let me know what you guys thought of the Mr. Peaks Gobble Gum Machine. Let me know what you think. If Modern Zombies isn't for you, if it is, if y'all are still playing, we're on that Paradox Junction right now, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys thought of the Mr. Peaks Gobble Gum Machine. Thumbs up from me. I'm very happy I got this one. And got the bouncy balls too, which makes it just pop so much more. So with that being said, for the last and final time, let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys within the next video. See ya!